May I have the walker over here too so I can put this down on it? That way Yeshua can walk around if he wants to. Thank you. Got it. Thank you. Can you hear me okay? Yes. Yeah, I don't know how loud to talk. So earlier this month, Aaron's annual Christmas stories here in this room, Yeshua came in and talked for a bit. And then at the end, we were having some food out there. And Yeshua said, I'd love to speak on Christmas Eve. We saw the notice that there was a Christmas Eve service here. So I asked David, and David said, sure. So here we are. That said, I'm simply going to get out of the way and let Yeshua come through. It's important to remember that the message is what's important, not whether Yeshua is really incorporated in my body. It's what I experience. But if you don't experience it and you think it's just Barbara sitting here with some delusion, is the message meaningful to you? That's all. I want to add one more thing. When I was sitting here and David was talking, I was centering myself, getting the body ready for Yeshua to incorporate. And I was looking out at your faces, beautiful faces, loving hearts. And I said, Yeshua, I wish I could see them through your eyes. And suddenly, everything shifted. I saw the people, but I also saw light radiating out from each of you. Just a soul, a heart. And the whole room was flooded with light. I was so awed, and tears started to come down. I said, Yeshua, is that how you really see it? He said, yes. So that's what you look like to Yeshua. I'll put this down for a minute while Yeshua incorporates. My beloved brothers and sisters of light, what a joy it is to be here with you tonight. Thank you for throwing a birthday party for me. I like singing and cookies. It's all beautiful. But I want you to remember, it is not just my birthday you celebrate, but mine is symbolic. It is your birthday, opening into the true light that you are, remembering who you are. If it was just me, that I came to birth, that I went through my life and did what I did, the whole power of it would have died away. It is you who, lifetime after lifetime, have been carrying this energy, bringing forth increasing light to the earth. And I know it doesn't seem like there's more light. It seems like you live in a time of darkness, but not so. When I took birth 2,000 years ago, the earth had known eons of darkness. And I came forth to help remind you, the earth itself, that it is essentially of light. It is not a plane of darkness, it is a plane of light, and that was the plan. I was moved just now by the song you sang. For lo, the days are hearkening on by prophet bards foretold, when with the ever-circling years comes round the age of gold. Dear ones, this is the age of gold. We are coming to it. Are you ready for it?
Yes.
Why stay in darkness? You are light. You are born from light and here to be light forever and ever. Or you can stay in darkness as long as you wish. But why would you want that? You are love. You are light. When this earth plane was conceived, many angels, if I can give them that a name, gathered together and said, what if we create a plane grounded in love, a material plane grounded in love? How high a vibration could it be, and how could it bring love not just to this one material plane, but to the whole universe? And others said, yes, let us do that, but this plane must also have free will. Beings must be free to choose light or darkness. Because there are so many beings, younger beings, mired in fear. Through the ages, people have chosen darkness again and again. And those of light have come again and again and said no to the darkness. This is the pledge you make on Christmas. To be of the light. To say no to the darkness. And hold the promise of love in your heart. This is the song the angels sing. This is the promise. And the time has come. I guess I have to hold this for you to hear me. Can you hear me if I put it down?
Yes. Yes.
If I lay it here, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, okay, I'm going to talk for just a minute without, because I want to walk around and look a bit into your eyes. Because it brings me so much joy to see the light in your eyes. To see the beauty within you and the courage that you have come forth to remember the light and live the light. I don't really need this. But Barbara said she doesn't have balance in the dark. Well, I have balance in the dark. To live with love. No matter what negativity, what fear, what pain comes to you. Say thank you to it as a teacher. And remember the promise. To live with love, to live your true light. And in that way, let us celebrate this birthday for all of you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Remembering your love. That's really all you need to know. I cherish you and the love and courage that brought you. Let us make it 2019 the year of love and light on the earth. Oh. Each of you doing your part by saying thank you to the challenges. Opening your heart and asking right here within this challenge, where is love? Where is light? You are the light. You are the love. I'm trying to hold myself to my 10 minutes. I think I've used it up.
Keep going.
So I can speak a bit more. As a growing boy, there were many challenges in my life. It was not an easy world to live in. I was surrounded by loving adults, teaching me. But many of them, even these wise adults, had a narrow view of things. They did not appreciate the infiniteness of our human nature. And so they lived with limitations. And although they tried to teach me, yes, well, there are no limitations, but you can't do this, you can't do that. No limitations. I began to question the adults. I began to break the rules. I was not a good giant. I broke the rules. I went off alone when they said, you must have an adult with you. I questioned the teachers. I did not simply take what they taught. Because I knew my connection with God. God is all it is. As we know all of your connections. But it was clear to me there was no separation between me and infinite creator. There was no separation between me and love. I knew what I had come into the earth to do. I knew it was a hard task. I asked myself, how can I teach love unless I can fully be love? If I cannot fully be loving and embracing of everything, even the challenges, then how can I teach love? So I understood that I had to learn how to embrace the challenges. The human side of me did not quite want to do that. The part of me that knew who I was, knew my awakened nature, said, yes, I can do this, I can do that. All the way through, each step and into the crucifixion. Yes, I can meet this challenge with love. Something wonderful happens when you meet challenges with love. The armoring that you wrap around yourself begins to dissolve so that the true radiance shines out. And all of you have that radiance. You are love, you are light. So join with me and let us support this as the year that light reclaims the earth. It will not be easy. There are deep places of fear. Can we love those who are afraid, those who have been taught to hate? Can we embrace every human soul and know that at its heart that soul truly is a light, just is slower to awaken? When we bring that kind of light to earth, something wonderful will happen. And I think this is the time for it. I can't say this year, but at this time, because the earth is going through a transition, the whole earth, and all beings. And this is why you took incarnation. This is why we celebrate your birthday tonight. Thank you for coming and walking this road with me. With dear friends, everything is possible. I love you all very much. I'll release the body tomorrow. I assume our time is ended. Am I correct?
Correct.